Chad Evans, certified by the National Weather Association. Weather from where you live.
Boy, talk about an awakening giant. After the sun being pretty much in hibernation for several years, is now awakening in a big way. It's actually getting pretty hyperactive, and it's belched out, if you will, this burst of energy that's headed towards the Earth. And this burst of energy could bring some northern lights or aurora borealis to Michigan, Wisconsin, Minnesota, parts of New England tonight, as well as tomorrow night, perhaps even into the weekend, as this solar storm reacts with the Earth's magnetic field and produces these beautiful lights. Now, as for us, there's a low potential that these northern lights would get into our area. We'll keep an eye on it, but certainly this is a pretty significant eruption for the sun and the biggest eruption in many years. So again, kind of interesting, and Jeff will have a story on this solar storm coming up after main weather here in a few minutes. But in the meantime, we did have some pretty heavy rain last night. A few showers and thunder showers. Then that complex of heavy storms came out of Iowa, moved through northern Illinois, and dove into our viewing area. And most of the area picked up close to a half an inch of rainfall. The breadwinners were areas to the north, where these pink areas up along the Kankakee River, that's a good 1.5 to 2 inches of rain. And some of these areas in orange, that's 4 inches of rain in parts of Illinois. So as a result, the National Weather Service, not only in North Webster, but also Chicago, has put out this flood watch for our northern counties. It covers Benton, White, Cass, as well as Miami, Fulton, Pulaski, Newton, and Jasper counties. This part of the watch is for tonight. This is for tonight and tomorrow night, even right into Thursday for parts of Illinois. And this orange, that's a heat advisory in effect for our area. Now, this afternoon, after the morning complex of storms has fallen apart over Ohio, we've been pretty capped all day. This tremendous heat wave has actually wedged in a warm layer aloft in our atmosphere. That's a cap. It needs to get colder aloft for storms to form. It's warmer because some of this heat's moving up and over our area. So it's kind of quelled any storm development, but the cap may be breaking a little bit. Notice a couple cells forming here in northern Illinois. If we can break this cap this evening, any storm that pops could go severe just like that. They will be scattered, but if we can get rid of this cap, we could see at least a few scattered supercellular type storms blow up this evening in kind of a northwest to southeast orientation. Now, the other weather story, the temperatures. They're already warming up. 90 Lafayette, 91 Attica, 89 in Crawfordsville, 89 in Rensselaer, and a lot of humidity to boot. Boy, it feels like mid-90s Logansport. In most areas, it feels like around 100. 88, though, is what it feels like in Rochester. There goes the morning complex of storms. We're going to watch the cap to see if it breaks, if we'll get a few cells to form this evening. And then overnight, a new complex of storms will form in Iowa and affect us tomorrow morning with overnight lows in the 70s. Highs tomorrow after that complex of morning storms running in the 90s, 91 to as high as 96 at Perrysville. Yeah, definitely a brutally hot day tomorrow. So complex of storms will pass tonight. We'll get a break tomorrow, and then during the afternoon, we may actually see new redevelopment. Some of those could be severe, and we'll watch the severe threat for tomorrow morning as well. You got it, definitely the dog days of summer. 74, few scattered evening storms, more widespread storms later tonight. We'll watch that severe threat. Morning storms, then a break with sunshine, a little redevelopment in the afternoon, and very hot tomorrow. Stormy as we get into Thursday and Friday as well, with highs in the 90s. Jeff, more at 6.
Okay, love the northern lights, don't you?
Oh yeah.
Hey, that spectacular storm on the sun may give us here on Earth a spectacular light show beginning tonight, as early as tonight. Scientists